Hello and welcome to NJ Bass Academy. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I really appreciate you. And if you're not and you get some value out of this video, I hope you hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. That really helps the video for me. I would appreciate that. So let's get right to it, and welcome to this lesson on reading the bass clef. I'm not only going to show you the bass clef, but I'll also show you how to read tablature. So, as you see on the screen, what do we have here? Well, let's look at the top row. And the first thing that we see is the bass clef. And that's what the bass clef looks like. If you see that, you know that you are in the bass clef. After the bass clef, we have two numbers, 4, 4. And if you look down at the second line, you'll see where it says tab, T-A-B, and it also says 4, 4 in the tablature. The top line is the written notes, and the bottom line is the tablature. So let's start with the written notes. As you could see, there are 5 lines and 4 spaces on the top line. The first note we come to, if you look under the note, you'll see the letter name. That's E. E is the lowest note on the 4 string, the fattest string, open. Now, if we look down at the tablature line, you'll see the tablature line only has 4 lines, not 5. The 4 lines of the tablature are the string, actual strings of the bass. So the top line is the skinniest string, that's the G string. The next line is the D string, which is the second string. The next line is the A string, open. And the very, very bottom line of the tablature is the E string. So on the tablature, the 4 lines tell you what string to play on. In the notes, the 5 lines and 4 spaces will tell you where the notes are. So, the first note is E, and if you look at the tablature, it's on the lowest line, open. The next note is F. And F is at the 1st fret. And if you look on the tablature, it's on the E string, 1st fret. And I'm pulling my fingers away here just so that you could see where the note is. Okay, leave your fingers up. Don't go like that. I'm just showing you so it's not hiding the note. Okay? So, under the letter F, you'll see the note on top and then the number 1 on the tablature. The next note is a G note, which is on the 1st line. And if we look down at the tablature, it's on the E string, 3rd fret. Now, just in case you don't know what the frets are, that's first fret, the bar going across, second fret, bar going across, third fret, bar going across, fourth fret, fifth fret. Okay, so if we look at the tablature, which is the second line, you have open, first fret, third fret. Then you have the next string open, and that's an A note. And A takes up the first space on the staff. So the music notes are written on the staff, and the fret and string number are written on the tablature. So let's take this with the tablature first, and we'll go through it, and then we will look at the notes and see how they correlate. Okay, so first measure. Now, let me explain this. The 4/4 in the beginning bars, we'll only concern ourselves with the top number, not the bottom number for now. Just the top number. The top number 4 tells you how many beats are in each measure. So if you notice, there's 4 notes, and then there's a line. So the 4 means that there are 4 quarter notes per measure. And each of those 4 notes gets 1 beat. Now, if you notice, the notes are colored in and they have a stem. That's called a quarter note. Without getting too technical, when you see a note that looks like that, it gets 1 beat in 4/4 time. So let's get on with this. So if you notice, there's 4 notes in a measure, and then another 4 notes, and then another 4 notes. And the last measure, if you'll notice on the note itself, is hollow. And there's no other notes in that measure. A hollow note with no stem attached, when the number is 4 in the beginning, will receive 4 beats. So, if I count this and play it, the first line, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a little bit of rhythm. I don't want to get too much into rhythm right now, just basically where the notes are and how to read them at a beginning level, both tablature and manuscript writing. So here we go. So follow the letter numbers under each note. We have E has a line through it. F has no line through it. G is on the first line. A is on the first space. B is on the second line. C is on the second space. D is on the third line. E is on the third space. F is on the fourth line. G is on the fourth space. A is on the fifth line. B is above the fifth line. And C has a line through it. Now, whenever you see a line through a note, as in the E in the beginning and the C at the end, that's called a ledger line. So when notes go above and below the staff, they have to add either a line or a space. So let's keep it simple for now and say every one of these colored notes gets one beat. And the notes that aren't colored in at the end of each line get 4 beats. Okay, so that's the notes. Then if you notice the next 2 lines underneath that, we're going to come backwards. So you have C with 1 ledger line through it, B above the line, A is on the 5th line, G is on the 4th space, F is on the 4th line, E is on the 3rd space, D is on the 3rd line, C is on the 2nd space, B is on the 2nd line, A is on the 1st space, G is on the 1st line, F is just below the 1st line, and E has the ledger line through it, and you count to 4. So I'm going to play this exercise, and I will count so that you can see. And let me see. So let's play this example with the drum machine, and I'll count and show you how it should sound. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the written notes. Now, if you notice, this goes from your lowest note all the way up to your high C note. If you notice the last measure, the written note has a ledger line through it. Underneath that, I have the letter C. And if you'll notice, it's on the high string at the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's your C. And then it goes backwards from there. Okay, now let's look at the tablature. So tablature, same thing, 4, 4. Okay, that means a quarter note gets 1 beat and you count to 4. So, if we look at the first note on the tablature, or the first number on the tablature, it's open on the E string. Then the next one is first fret on the E string. Then third fret on the E string. Then open A, the next note. Then second fret on the A string. Then third fret on the A string. Then open on the D string. Second fret, D string. Third fret, D string. Open G string. Second fret, G string. Fourth fret, G string. And fifth fret on the G string. We'll go down to the next line. Now we come back. C is at the fifth fret. B is at the fourth fret. A is at the second fret, and G is open, all on the G string. Now we go to the D string. F, third finger. E, second fret. D, open, all on the D string. Now we go to the A string. C. Now we're on the third measure, 1, 2, 3, where it says B. B, A, open, G, 3, F, 1, and E, open. So you have open, 1, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 4, and 5. Backwards. 5, 4, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 1, open. Now, if you'll notice in the tablature, in all of the measures, there are 4 numbers, except for the last measure of each line. There's only 1 number in that measure. That means that that one note takes up 4 beats. Okay, so we'll play the tablature. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, 1, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 4, 5. 5, 4, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open. And that's it. If you're getting value out of this video, please smash the like button. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. And if you're getting some value out of this video, please subscribe. And come on back. NJ Bass Academy, we do video podcast called Into the Mind of Music. And I also do Into the Mind of Music Monday Night Live every Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. And I also have a bass series that if you want to go and check out my online bass series, that is at patreon.com, NJ Bass Academy. You could support me over there. Okay, just to recap, the first thing you get to on the staff is the bass clef. On the tablature line, it says tab, T-A-B. The next thing we get to is called the time signature. The top number tells you how many beats per measure or what to count. The number is 4, so you count to 4. That's all we'll concern ourselves with, not the bottom line yet, not the bottom number yet, excuse me. Okay, there are 5 lines and 4 spaces on the staff. The lines are G, B, D, F, and A. And you can remember them by good boys do fine always. That's the lines. Okay? And the spaces are A, C, E, and G. And that spells ace. Okay? So, the first note we get to is E, and that has a line through it. That's called a ledger line. The F is just below the line. The G is on the first line. A is on the first space. B is on the second line. C is on the second space. D is on the third line. E is on the third space. F is on the fourth line. G is on the fourth space. A is on the fifth line. B is one above the top line. And C has a line through it that's a ledger line. In Tablature, you have 0 on the E string. That's open. F, first fret, E string. G, third fret, E string. A, open. B, second fret, A string. C, third fret, A string. D, open. E, second fret, D string. F, third fret, D string. G, open string. A, second fret. B, fourth fret. And C, fifth fret. And one more time with a drum beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. And that's it. So, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I'm going to pop over to screen 1. Hello there. Here we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed that lesson on how to read the staff, bass clef, and the tablature. Once again, please hit the like and subscribe button. Peace, love, and music for all. Don't forget, every Monday night on YouTube, Into the Mind of Music live. And watch out for Into the Mind of Music podcasts, where I interview all kinds of incredible musicians of all kinds, not just bass players. So check that out. And I'll see you again. Peace, man.